What's up, everybody? I'm headed to a job site to check progress. It's a kind of a cool little job. We have a 4,500 square foot house or so that half of the house is done with a propane furnace, and the other half is done by electric baseboard. And they're not comfortable. Utilities are high. So what we've decided to do, and to add to that, at some point they put in a pretty large kitchen addition with a lot of glass, south facing, and they just ran some couple flex lines over from the existing system, and I guess thought that would work, but we all know it doesn't. So they've lived with it long enough, and so what we're doing is we're putting in two Daikin VRV IV-S outdoor units, a 3-ton and a 5-ton. And the 3-ton is going to be a 1-to-1. It's going to handle kind of half the house, and the 5-ton is going to have 2 air handlers on it, one for the kitchen area and one for the rest. We did a heat load, and we're kind of a little bit oversized for cooling, but we want to handle the heat as much as possible with as little electric heat as possible. So we're using the new air handlers. They have new FXTQ air handlers, which I'm pretty excited about. If you guys remember the old ones, they're pretty big, kind of cheesy. So they've redesigned them. They appear to be much higher quality, and they're a lot smaller. So, a 3-ton air handler is 17.5 wide by, I think, 45 tall. That's pretty good. So I'll be pulling up here shortly, and I'll shoot some more video. So this is the propane furnace that's going to be coming out in the garage. Lovely supply opening in there in the garage. We're going to relocate into the attic and get everything out of here. I don't know if you could hear it, but this thing is gurgling like crazy. I don't think it ever really turns off either. Okay, we're here in the kitchen. This is an addition. As you can see, that is a lot of glazing. So the load in here, when that sun comes out, changes pretty much instantaneously. So the variable speed equipment is going to be great for that. Not super duper happy how this is going to turn out. So we're going to replace the 2 outer grills, upsize them. I think it's about 560 CFM, and then put a return in the middle. Not the best, but kind of limited with this vaulted ceiling on what we can do. But here's the coil compartment of the new air handler, and you can see there's some changes. Now we have an all aluminum coil where previously it wasn't, and plastic drain pan seems pretty high quality, and of course our EEV. Okay, here's the blower compartment. You can see we have an ECM motor. Another thing I like about these is we have the electric heat built into it, where if you have the FX, I forget the other, the concealed pancake unit, where you can't have electric heat in it, you have to have an external one. And here's the board. So overall, I think the quality is better than the previous FXTQ, but I'm not in awe, let's just say, but looks pretty good. So here's our other 2 air handlers, where they're going to sit. We're replacing all the ductwork in the attic. The existing is internally lined, it's not insulated on the outside, it's not sealed, flex duct is crap. So we're going all new, rigid trunks, R8 flex branches. We're going to reuse a lot of the register locations, upsize them, downsize them as necessary. As you can see, we had to do some funky stuff here to get back in case we had to do some balancing. So not a lot of room up here, but I think we're making do with what we have. Okay, here we are at the outdoor unit location. The 5-ton unit was shipped damaged, so it's sitting in the garage getting ready to be returned. But this is the 3-ton. Oh, by the way, I'm not super happy with the decision to split up the line sets and not go through one hole or whatever. But I guess you have to pick your battles, right? So here's the 3-ton VRV IV-S, and we're gonna get the 5-ton right there, which is new. Before the RXMYQ, they only went up to 4-ton here in the United States. So now they have 5-ton, and stay tuned for future videos on this project. Thank you for watching.